Hey everyone, welcome to another manga video. Today I have a pretty decent sized haul. It's been from the last 2 times I've gone to the store, which don't sue me, didn't record in there. I'm not good at this yet, I'll get better at it, but I was just a little too excited because I went to a really big store far out into a different town that I don't live near, and they had more manga than I've ever seen in my life. I got really excited, so I just started buying stuff, and then I got a few other things, a couple little knickknacks that I'm gonna show off, and then I have to show my collection again at the end because I made a few changes and got some things that I didn't want to make a solo video on because I wanted the next video to be actually manga, like showing you the books I bought instead of another thing I built or something, because I got the last video building the bookshelf. But enough of me yapping, I'm gonna go ahead and show everything I got to you because I know that's what you're here for. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna show off is a bit of a unique purchase. I found some perfect cell Crocs while we were out in town, and I had to get them. That's it. Just needed to show this because I thought they were pretty cool. The next thing I got, I'm gonna show off the Funko Pops. I got Shigaraki, where he's got all the hands and fingers coming out of him for him towards when he's in the prison in the sky. And I thought it looked pretty cool. I was gonna buy it a long time ago, and then I found it at the store while I was in town, and I bought it. Keep the trend going. I have more My Hero. I got Armored All Might, All for One, and then I got Vigilante Deku. I think this pop's sick. It looks great. And I finally have like more space to get Funko Pops, so I wanted to start buying some more because I've been out of space to have them for a long time. And a lot of people don't like them, and I think they look nice. Now, these two I think are pretty cool because Blue Eyes Toon Dragon was, when I was a kid, this was my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card because I thought it looked cool in the anime. And he does come out of his book down there. He comes out of the book. But I'm going to keep this one probably in the box because I don't really have anywhere to set him out of the box. So he's probably going to stay in the box, at least for now. And then I have Meruem, which is a Chase Collectibles exclusive. I don't really know what that means, but it was pretty damn expensive. But I think it was worth it because Meruem's one of the coolest villains in general to me. I love Hunter x Hunter. Now, I promise this is the last Funko Pop before we get into the manga. I got a giant Shenron. I thought it looked pretty cool, so I had to have it. I thought having a big Funko Pop like this would be cool. It's got all 7 Dragon Balls underneath, a big old stand. I think for a Funko Pop it looks like actually really, really clean compared to like even some of the Funko Pops. I think it looks really, really nice. I'll go ahead and start off with what I think is my highlight of the haul, which is the entire rest of My Hero Academia. 31 to 42. Every single volume and I got it for actually a pretty good price because some of these they were priced at before they went to $11.99. So some of these were $9.99, and then some of them were also used and in decent enough condition. I think this is the only one that really wasn't that great. It was just slightly yellowed on the top, but it still isn't bad at all. So now I do own every volume of My Hero Academia 1 through 42. Also, side note, I think this is like one of the prettiest volume covers I've ever seen. Toga's a cool character, and this is just such a pretty artwork. Next I got volumes 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 of the Full Metal Alchemist Full Metal editions. I think these editions are really cool. It's the way I chose to collect it over the box set, just because I like hardcovers a lot. And I think they're pretty. I think they look very nice with the shiny finish on them. And the covers are just really well done to me. They also contain, I'm pretty sure, a volume and a half per book. So, you know, it's a little slower than an omnibus, which is usually 3 volumes per book. But a little bit quicker than just the regular singles. I think it's the coolest way to collect it, at least. I won't say it's the best, because it's probably the most expensive way to collect it. But it does look the coolest, in my opinion. Next, I have volume 4 of Phantom Busters. And then I have 19, 20, and 21 of Hunter x Hunter, the omnibus editions. I haven't started reading Phantom Busters yet, but I'm kind of just hoping that I really like it, because the series does intrigue me. This volume looks pretty cool. I'm just gonna have faith that I like it, because it does look interesting. It looks like up my alley, so I'll hope that I do rock with it. And then Hunter x Hunter, one of my favorite animes of all time. The omnibuses finally coming out are, I think, the easiest, best way to collect it, since it's probably at this point not going to get a box set. Because if it would have gotten a box set, they probably would have done one for the first part, like after the anime ends, kind of like how they did with Chainsaw Man, having a part 1 and part 2, even though that's not where the anime ends. But they would probably have done something like that if they were going to do a box set. So this will probably be the quickest and cheapest way to get Hunter x Hunter. And I do think that they're fine. You know, they're not spectacular, but if you want to read it, they're a good pickup. And it's not like they're ugly by any means. And then you get to see what covers you might have missed out on the back. So I think overall they're pretty worth picking up. Next, I got Call of the Night, volumes 4, 5, 6, and 7. This series has been like the bane of my existence, along with another series. But this series, I found the first 3 volumes forever ago, basically when I first started collecting. And I had seen like the first 2 episodes of the anime, and then I didn't want to pay for a high dive subscription. So I only got to see like the first 2 episodes of the anime, but it really intrigued me. So I bought the manga, I bought the first 3 volumes, and then that's all I've been able to find ever since, besides like random late game volumes like 15 to 20. And I finally found these. I had to get them. I got too excited, and I also grabbed volume 3, which I already had. So then I had to go return that, which thankfully they let me. But now I'm hopefully going to be able to start keeping it going. Maybe I'll be able to find volume 8 somewhere. Still haven't been able to find that anywhere. But maybe they'll start rolling now that I got a decent chunk into it. And speaking of the bane of my existence, Fire Force Omnibus 4 and 5. For the life of me, I was unable to find this omnibus. I've seen plenty of other ones, 1 through 12. I'm pretty sure it ends on 12, but never have I been able to find 4. And I got the first 3, once again, basically when I first started collecting. I've had the first 3 for well over a year now, and I just finally found volume 4. And I literally thought it was never going to happen. This, Call of the Night, and Black Clover have been the ones I've struggled to be able to continue. And Black Clover is now the only one I got left that I'm struggling to continue. I can't find volume 7 for the life of me. But finally have volume 4. Went ahead and got volume 5 because it was there. And now I can't find I haven't seen volume 6 anywhere. So it might still be killing me. This is now what the collection's looking like. I got the My Hero pops up there. This shelf's filled out now. This shelf's basically filled out. I got all of My Hero there. A couple little things here. I think it looks pretty cool. And then I bought this. this display case, which I think looks pretty cool. I still got plenty, well, I say plenty, I got a little bit of room to put a few more things in there. I think I did a pretty good job with it overall. I think it's pretty cool. I'm happy with the purchase. I could put a few things up there too, whenever I want. And then this is the old shelf. Everything it's got on there right now. This shelf is now empty because I had to move my hero, so a shelf space opened up on here. But yeah, it's pretty full. And then I got all hardcovers here now. I hope you enjoyed the video. There's gonna be many other hauls to come. I'm sorry it took so long for the last upload to happen. It took a minute for everything to get here, and then it took a minute for me to be able to go buy some more books because I had to save up for the shelf and the display case. And then I did get a little lazy on editing it, even though it's a short video. I wish I would have done it sooner, but I finally got it done. And I want to keep steamrolling out videos as much as I can because I do enjoy the hobby and I do think it's fun making videos. And seeing that a few people commented and liked the videos, that really made me happy and really made me motivated to want to do more. So thank all of you. I thank all of you for tuning in, and hopefully I retain some people. I mean, it took me a month to make another one, so probably not, but hopefully a few people will come back and hopefully new people will come see it. But thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for tuning in again.